Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. A month after her 50th birthday, Heidi threw on an eye-catching black and blue jean Paul Gaultier dress with ties down the side at Paris Fashion Week. The America's Got Talent host posted images of herself wearing the dress on Instagram on July 6, adding the caption, "Magnifique," and turning off the comments. In an exclusive interview with the U.S. Sun, fashion psychologist Carolyn Mayer, Ph.D., said, "Now that Heidi is 50, she is portraying herself through clothes rather than just wearing them or covering up." Around the late 90s and into the early 2000s, she looked less sophisticated and sometimes girly. Heidi has become more daring. She dresses for herself and is full of confidence. The blue and black jean Paul Gaultier dress is a yin and yang design, which says opposites attract and make up the whole. This is potentially showing two sides of Heidi's personality and could signal unity and balance. The knots in the fabric are suggesting they can be undone. He's emphasized the dress is both revealing the blue side and concealing the black side. Interestingly, Heidi's pendant also gives a focus to her neck. The collarbone is considered sensual, but since it is delicate and fragile, so evokes a sense of vulnerability. In her Instagram videos, Heidi is also saying that she feels sexy and alive. On July 5, Heidi posted a video of herself lying down on a bed wearing the same dress. In the background, there were camera clicks, meaning someone was also photographing her. In her Instagram caption, Heidi gushed that she loved Jean Paul Gaultier. She added that he had made her feel beautiful at Paris Fashion Week. Professor Mayer continued, "Heidi looks more sure about this dress when she is lying on the bed and moving. At first she had a look of vulnerability, which turned to confidence on the bed when she touched her hair. This gesture is considered flirty, as it brings the eye towards her neck, which is an erogenous zone. Models raise their arms and touch their hair in photo shoots. She is not moving her legs but is touching her hair. Putting fingers through your hair is also considered an attractive and sexy gesture." Heidi first shot to fame in the late 90s as the first ever German Victoria's Secret angel. She went on to become a global catwalk phenomenon and international cover star. From there, Heidi worked in TV, becoming a host of Project Runway as well as Germany's Next Top Model, and making the cut before she became a huge hit as a judge on America's Got Talent. Along the way, Heidi joined forces with supermodels Naomi Campbell, Helena Christensen, Cindy Crawford, and Tyra Banks. Heidi is still at the top of her game, and our expert said a July 6 Instagram video with Alessandra Ambrosio showed her at her best. Mayer added, "In the video with Alessandra, Heidi licked her lips in a fun, seductive way. She draws attention to her lips by licking them slowly. Sometimes models put a finger to their lips or suck a finger to look seductive. This sexy licking of the lips and the blow of a kiss says, 'I'm having fun. I feel sexy and alive.' The other models are not doing that." This makes a welcome change on the catwalk, as so often, models look incredibly unhappy. She is also in the middle of these two other models, and is the star. Maybe the kiss was directed at her husband, the cameras, or her fans in general. It is a fun signal from a confident woman. Tom Kalfis is Heidi's third husband. The pair married in 2019 and have a 16-year age gap. Previously, she was married to stylist Rick Pepino from 1997 to 2002. She also married singer Seal in 2005. The pair are parents to Henry, 17, Johann, 14, and Salola Samuel, 11. Heidi also shares 19-year-old daughter Lenny with her former partner, Flavio Briator, 70. Heidi is constantly photographed on romantic vacations with Tom, and they display plenty of PDA. Mare said, Heidi has this younger husband, and they look fantastic together. Then there's the video of her in the shower on vacation with Tom, which is very sexy. You can see she feels good about herself as she is. Even in one Instagram post, she shows off natural signs of aging. You can see wrinkles around her eyes and even around her mouth. She looks very natural. Heidi has confessed that she is happy with her figure since getting older. She told Grazia, "When I turned 40, people said, 'So, when are you going to stop modeling? You're already 40 and getting old.' I've learned that at whatever stage of life, you have to keep dreaming and setting yourself goals. 40 isn't old. I turn 50 next year and I still have lots to do." Generally, Heidi looks sexier than ever at 50, said Mare. Heidi Klum might flash the flesh, but her daring outfits aren't all about the sex, says expert. Heidi Klum, the supermodel and television personality who has spent decades in the limelight, is known for her fashion choices as much as for her illustrious career. Her daring and often revealing outfits regularly make headlines, sparking both admiration and conversation. However, while her bold looks often highlight her toned figure, they are far from being about sheer sex appeal alone. According to experts in fashion and celebrity culture, Klum's sartorial choices are a calculated display of confidence, creativity, and personal expression that extend beyond simplistic interpretations of sexuality. Heidi Klum, a style icon with substance. Heidi Klum has become synonymous with daring fashion, especially through events like Halloween, where her transformative costumes dominate the headlines, or red carpets, where her dresses consistently redefine boundaries. Yet her approach to fashion is not just about skin and spectacle. Experts suggest that her wardrobe decisions are an extension of her personality and a manifestation of modern ideas around power, freedom, and individuality. Fashion historian and author Dr. Julia Reynolds argues that Klum's aesthetic choices align with her professional background and her knack for reinvention. Heidi Klum has always been ahead of the curve in fashion and entertainment. She understands the visual power of clothing, Reynolds says. Her outfits reflect a form of self-possession and joy rather than objectification. For someone like Heidi, fashion is about creativity, not constraint. Unlike many other celebrities who may adhere to safer sartorial choices to avoid public criticism, Klum uses clothing as a playground to push boundaries and celebrate her form unapologetically. Her body, honed through years in the modeling industry, becomes not just an object of admiration, but a medium through which she communicates confidence and artistry. Fashion as empowerment. To understand why Klum's flesh-bearing outfits aren't purely about sex appeal, it's essential to consider the broader cultural shifts around women's fashion. Historically, women's bodies, and how they choose to display them, have been scrutinized through a lens that ties exposure to morality, modesty, or male pleasure. In contrast, the 21st century has seen a gradual redefinition of what it means for women to show skin. It has become less about appeasing external expectations and more about reclaiming ownership of one's image. Dr. Angela Ford, a gender studies professor, notes that Klum exemplifies this cultural shift. Heidi's fashion choices defy the outdated notion that showing skin is inherently provocative or demeaning. She embodies the idea that revealing clothing can signify liberation, confidence, and self-expression, Ford explains. By choosing outfits that reflect her creativity and personality, Heidi is challenging the cultural norms that have historically policed women's bodies. This empowerment narrative aligns with the way Klum presents herself in public. She often appears joyful, carefree, and unbothered by criticism, reinforcing the notion that her style is her own, a reflection of her agency rather than external expectations. Whether it's a plunging neckline, sheer fabric, or a thigh-high slit, these details are chosen intentionally, to enhance her look and make a statement, not to appease anyone else. The art of being daring. Klum's ability to balance daring fashion with artistry and creativity sets her apart from others who might adopt similar styles. As a veteran of the modeling industry, Klum possesses an innate understanding of how to turn clothing into performance. On shows like Project Runway, where she served as host and judge, she consistently celebrated designers who pushed boundaries and experimented with unconventional ideas. This philosophy also informs her personal style. Fashion stylist and image consultant Rachel Thompson elaborates on this point, saying, "Heidi Klum's outfits are bold, yes, but they are also playful and artful. She approaches fashion with a sense of humor and spectacle. It's not about trying to look overtly sexy, it's about celebrating her body as part of a larger canvas of self-expression." For example, when Klum steps onto the red carpet in a sheer, bedazzled gown or a cutout mini dress, there is often an element of whimsy or drama involved. Whether it's a nod to Hollywood glamour, an avant-garde twist, or a futuristic vibe, her looks reflect deliberate choices that transcend surface-level interpretations. Moreover, Klum's outfits are often crafted by designers who specialize in innovation and craftsmanship. Their creations are meant to be celebrated as wearable art, and Klum, with her confidence and poise, becomes the perfect muse to bring these designs to life. Her collaborations with designers demonstrate that her style is not about shock value, but about creative exploration. The influence of age and perception. Another layer to Klum's style, and the discourse around it, is her age. At 51, Klum defies ageist stereotypes that often pressure women to dress modestly as they grow older. In an industry that often prioritizes youth, Klum's daring fashion sends a powerful message: women can continue to embrace their bodies and style at any age. Society often imposes limitations on women based on how old they are, but Klum's refusal to conform to these expectations challenges ageism head-on. Cultural commentator Michelle Hayes points out that Klum's bold fashion sense serves as a reminder that style and confidence are ageless. Heidi is saying, "You can be sexy, confident, and playful no matter your age." Her fashion is a celebration of life, vitality, and individuality, Hayes notes. This defiance against societal norms resonates with many fans, especially women who feel pressured to tone down their fashion choices as they get older. Klum's outfits, while eye-catching, aren't about seeking validation. They're about embracing herself fully, with all the joy and confidence that comes with living authentically. Confidence over conformity. At the heart of Heidi Klum's fashion philosophy is confidence. Confidence allows her to wear outfits that others might shy away from and to carry them with ease. It's not just about the clothes themselves, but about how she wears them, how she exudes an energy that says she is in complete control of her narrative. Fashion psychologist Dr. Rebecca Turner explains that confidence is often the key to understanding Klum's style choices. When someone like Heidi Klum wears a revealing outfit, it's not about seeking approval or attention, it's about how she feels in the outfit. Confidence transforms clothing into something powerful. Klum's confidence makes her style bold but not desperate, daring but never inauthentic. This perspective shifts the conversation around her outfits. Rather than reducing her choices to a discussion of sex appeal, it invites a more nuanced understanding of how fashion can communicate self-assuredness and personal freedom. Celebrating individuality. Ultimately, Heidi Klum's daring fashion choices are a celebration of individuality. As someone who has spent decades in an industry that often demands conformity, Klum's ability to consistently surprise and innovate through her clothing is a testament to her authenticity. She wears what she loves, embraces her body with pride, and refuses to be confined by expectations, whether they relate to her gender, her age, or her profession. In doing so, Klum sends a broader message to her fans and critics alike. Fashion is a personal expression, and there is no single way to define it. Whether she's wearing a body-hugging gown, a playful costume, or an experimental design, her outfits reflect her joie de vivre and her fearless approach to life. In an era where conversations about body autonomy, empowerment, and individuality are at the forefront, Heidi Klum's style feels more relevant than ever. She reminds us that clothing is more than just fabric. It is a tool for self-expression, storytelling, and celebration. Her daring outfits aren't about the flesh. They're about the freedom to be bold, creative, and unapologetically oneself. Final thoughts. Heidi Klum may frequently grab headlines for her revealing outfits, but reducing her style to mere sex appeal misses the larger picture. Her fashion choices reflect a mix of artistry, empowerment, and confidence. Through bold and playful outfits, Klum celebrates her body and her individuality while challenging societal norms that seek to define what women, especially women over 50, should wear. By embracing her personal style without fear or hesitation, Klum inspires others to do the same. Her outfits serve as a reminder that fashion is about self-expression and that there is power in being unapologetically yourself. In the words of Heidi herself, why not have fun with fashion? Life is too short to be boring. And perhaps, therein lies the secret to her enduring appeal. She dares to be herself, and in doing so, she redefines what it means to be daring. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Update World 24 YouTube channel for more update news.